Welcome back into the Rowdy Studio. I'm Stephen Levine, Tom Vandervoort on the end. We're flanking Bob Pockrass, and Bob has been rubbing elbows with the stars. Recently hung out on the set of a nationwide commercial shoot with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Danica Patrick, and you said they're pretty hands-on about managing their public image.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I wouldn't say they're hands-on. Their people are hands-on, and then they know what Junior and Danica like. And so, like Dale Jr., he doesn't like to do hokey stuff. He talked with me a little bit about, those old commercials, the Napa commercials he did with Michael Waltrip, and he said he would never have done one of those on his own. But since Michael is in it and it's kind of Michael's shtick, he could do it. But he'd prefer just rather, talking to the camera like he's talking to you, if you were sitting on his porch.
Me too, Junior.
Yeah, well done. What about Danica?
You and me both.
What about Danica? We know the racy commercials she's done in the past.
She says she's never done anything that she wasn't comfortable with. And the part that I thought was interesting is they were taking a lot of there's a lot of still photographs being taken, for print advertising. And then she was looking at the photos and telling them which ones she likes because, as a race car driver, she gets lots of pictures taken of her that, she has no control over whether they're used or not. So I think when she's in an advertisement where she has a little bit of say, she wants herself pictured kind of in the best light. She doesn't want to see a photo and be like, oh, I wish that lighting stinks. I really wish they didn't use that.
Right.
Well, these two are, from a non-competitive perspective, obviously these two people are the highest profile NASCAR drivers, or perhaps the drivers with the highest public image.
Especially among non-NASCAR
among non-NASCAR fans. Did you get the sense that they sort of have that consciousness about them, that they understand, they realize that, and they feel that responsibility or that pressure?
I don't think that they feel the pressure. I just think that they kind of know what they want. They've obviously been through it many times, right? So, they know kind of what they want and what to expect. And the thing about what Dale Earnhardt Jr. said is important is that, when he did the nationwide commercial, he's done the ones before, right? They use the same directors and the same staff, and so it's kind of fun.
Same crew. So it's like reuniting. Every time
and he sees it's fun for him. In a sense, like he sees people that he's worked with before, but he hasn't seen in a while.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So there's a little bit, I guess, of a social aspect to it that they like. And then the other thing that Dale Earnhardt Jr. said is that Nationwide has NASCAR honors a company every year for their advertising, for a marketing campaign that they think is really effective. And I think for some reason they thought the You and Me Both Junior or the
Me Too Junior.
Yes, one of those was very effective and they honored Nationwide for that, and Dale Jr. said he kind of feels like part of that.
He was part of the team.
He's part of the team, right. So he feels,
Actually, he's the driver of that team, too, if you think about it.
That's right. So he takes a little bit of, pride in that, or feeling that, hey, I played a role in that. And, obviously, their livelihoods depend on these sponsors, right? If they don't have these sponsors, they don't get to drive the race cars. So when Nationwide told Dale Jr., we need you to shave and we don't want you to wear sunglasses,
he said okay.
He shaves and doesn't wear sunglasses.
Interesting. All right. Well, that's Bob Pockrass from Sporting News. Stephen Levine, Tom Vandervoort, thanks a lot for watching.